Hello everyone. Today I'm going to introduce Anastasia Sierra. She is a Russian-born American fine art photographer based in Cambridge. I discovered her through the photo Lucida's 2025 critical mass top 50. The first image that attracted me was shadows from her project The Witching Hour. Sierra and her son are close together, but they do not look at each other. A pattern of light and shadow covers their bodies. The warm color feels intimate, but the darkness creates uncertainty. To me, this image shows that love, exhaustion, closeness, and distance can exist at the same time. Sierra was born in Russia in 1983. She grew up there during the economic collapse and uncertain of the 1990s. This experience made her want a stable career. At first, becoming an artist did not seem realistic. After college, she moved to the United States and worked in language and translation. In her 20s, she took a photography class and immediately became obsessed. She later completed a one-year commercial photography program at Boston University. She worked as a portrait and fashion photographer. Fashion influenced her use of color, beauty, and staging. Photographer Renia Mata later helped her move towards more personal art. In 2026, she completed an MFA in photography at the Massachusetts College of Art and Design. Sierra makes stage fine art photography and psychological photography. Her work comes from real experience, but it is not traditional documentary photography. She arranges the space and works with her family as characters. She began photographing motherhood when her son was a little one. Her family did not have reliable childcare, so she could not continue working as before. She started making pictures with her son at home to remind herself that she was still a photographer. Her project, her project Bittersweet explored love, tenderness, loneliness, fear, and the loss of identities that can come with motherhood. Later, Sierra's mother passed away, and her father moved from Russia to live with her family. Sierra was now caring for both her young son and her aging father. She wrote, "All of a sudden, I am a mother to everyone." This sentence deeply moved me. Her father and her son do not share a spoken language, so they also come from different generations and cultures, making photographers together becoming a way for the three of them to connect without words. I find this especially meaningful because Sierra linguistics, studied linguistics and work in translation. In this project, photography becomes another language. After becoming a mother, she stopped sleeping through the night. Her fears entered her dreams. In one nightmare, her father told her he only had 2 weeks to live. In another, she was late to pick up her son and never saw him again. She calls her image on psychological landscape. They combine dreams, memories, fears, and feelings that are difficult to name. She does not directly recreate her dream. Instead, she recreates the emotion that remains after waking up. Light is one of the most important parts of her work. She mainly uses strong natural light from the windows of her home. It creates bright 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 colors and deep shadows. She described her creative process in one word: play. She often begins with the light, color, and space. The, the meaning the meaning develops later through experimentation and adding. Sierra began swimming towards the sun after she started cold water swimming during the pandemic. Life felt heavy. Swimming in frozen water made her feel strong and free. She collaborated with other swimmers at one point. Most were women, so the project became a story about women, freedom, and body. And in this emerald, the main character is holding an ice, and the ice become the emerald. It makes me think about identity and how difficult it can be to recognize ourselves after years of caring for others. In this picture, Brace, the face is surrounded by water and bubbles. But you look at her lips. Her lips is it's very bright red, and this image feels beautiful and peaceful, but also slightly dangerous. In this picture, eyes, was a woman was holding a large piece of ice. It looks like it's beautiful. It's like crystals, and it also kind of look like weapons. I don't know somehow, and it's cold, sharp, and fragile. For me, it presents both vulnerabilities and recovery, and also like sense of fighting or something like that. Um, and in this image wings, it's very creative ones. I really love like this one. These images are not simply record swimming. They are creative story about freedom, strength, and transformation. Um, Sarah's influence comes from the photography, literatures, and cinema. Sarah Moon influenced her interest in mystery and fashion imagery, and Rania's methods and matter help her develop a more personal artist practice. She was also inspired by the film, and the reason I chose her is very simple. Because I feel some connection between me and her. She was once asked what she would teach in a 1 hour class. She answered, tracing the light. I connect with this answer because I have always thought of photography as the magic of light and shadow. I also used to express myself mainly through writing. Now I am learning to use photography and video to express emotions that words cannot always explain. I first noticed her because of her emotion in shadows. Later, swimming towards the sun showed me her joy in creating, experimenting, and tracing light. Her work helps me understand why she chose photography as her main form of expression, her main expression. And in the end, I want to say like Shisho after photography can do more than record reality. It can turn an ordinary home into a dream, connect people without words, and make difficult emotion visible. Her work makes me want to continue expressing myself through image, and to keep tracing the light. Thank you all.